Hello everyone and welcome back to my class. Today in this video I will cover class 7 maths chapter number 9 exercise 9.1 question number 4 means till question number 3 we have completed, isn't it? So here we will start from question number 4.
Draw the number line. Okay, we have to draw now number line and represent the following rational number on it. Now we have to draw number line. So first question is given what? First is given 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4. Now you have to see the denominator. When you will draw a number line of a rational number, okay, when you will draw a number line for a rational number, you have to see the denominator. So denominator is what? 4. Now what you will do? Now each gave. Now we know 0. Here it will be 1 and here it will be what? Minus 1, isn't it? Then next will be what? Next will be here 2. Now between all this unit, okay, they are of unit, isn't it? 1 unit, 2 unit, in this way. Now between all this unit, according to the denominator you have to divide them, okay, according to the denominator you have to divide them. Now 0 to 1 unit, how much you will divide? 4. You will divide like this. Now first part will be what? 1 upon 4, okay. Second part will be 2 upon 4. Then third will be 3 upon 4. And this part will be what? This one is equal to 4 upon 4. Now this next part also you have to divide into how much? 4. Now this next part will be what? This will be 5 upon 4. This will be goes on, okay. Then 6 upon 4, then 7 upon 4, then here 8 upon 4. In this way it will go. But here we have to locate what? We have to represent 3 upon 4. So we got already 3 upon 4, isn't it? So this all no need of drawing, okay. This all no need of drawing, just you can draw only this much. So this is the position of 3 upon 4 rational number. So hope you have understood. Now I will draw 4 minus 5 upon 8, okay. Now 4 minus 5 upon 8. Now I will draw a rational number like this. Now minus is there, isn't it? If there is a minus, that means what? If there is a minus, that means it will be on the left side of the 0. So I will draw only the rational number of the left side, isn't it? Left side of the 0. Now you have to divide 0 to minus 1. Here it will be minus 1. Then what? Minus 2, isn't it? Now 0 to minus 1 you have to divide into 8 equal part, okay. You have to divide them into 8 equal part. Like this you have to do division, okay. Like this you have to divide. Now first part, this will be how much? This will be of minus 1 upon 8, okay. Then next will be what? Minus 2 upon 8. Then next will be, okay, I will take different color. This will be minus 3 upon 8. Then next will be 4 upon 8. Then here 5 upon 8. Minus 5 upon 8. Then next will be 6 upon 8. Okay. Then next will be 7 upon 8. Then next will be minus 8 upon 8. Now what we have to represent? Minus 5 upon 8. So where we got minus 5 upon 8? So this is minus 5 upon 8, isn't it? So in this way you have to represent the number line, okay. So draw this neat and clean way using pen and pencil, okay. So because I'm making in a screensaver, so the unit between them are not exactly equal and the writing is also not very much beautiful, okay. But you have to write in a neat and clean way using scale and pencil in your notebook. Now come to question number 3. Here question number 3, you can see what? Question number 3 is also given minus 7 and 4, okay. Minus 7 and 4. Now this is also again negative integer, isn't it? If it is negative integer, that means what? If it is negative integer, again it will be in the left side of the 0, isn't it? So here it will be 0, then minus 1, then minus 2, isn't it? Now here you have to divide. What is the denominator here? Denominator is 4. That means from 0 to 1 unit you have to divide into how many part? 4 part, okay. You have to divide this into 4 part like this. So 4 part. Now the first part will be, this is 0, isn't it? Right after 0 you will get minus 1 upon 4, then minus 2 upon 4, then minus 3 upon 4, then here it will be minus 4 upon 4, and minus 4 upon 4, which is again equal to 1, isn't it? So they are equal. Now next will be what? 5 upon 4, then minus 6 upon 4, then minus 7 upon 4, then minus 8 upon 4. Now we got our quotient, isn't it? Minus 7 upon 4. So this much is required to draw. So no need of continuing more unit, because minus 7 upon 4 we already got, isn't it? We have to represent 7 upon 4, so, and we got 7 upon 4 also. So hope you have understood. So this is very simple. To draw a rational number in a number line, you have to see the denominator, and one unit should be divided in according to the denominator value. So now next remaining question number 4. 7 upon 5 is 7 upon 8 is your homework. Okay, you will draw this by yourself. Now come to next question number 5. So here is question number 5. The point P, Q, R, S, T, U, A and B are on the number line such that TR is equal to RS and RS is equal to SU. They are what? Equal to each other. Now AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. Name the rational number represented by P and Q, R and S. Now you have to represent this, okay? Means you have to say P value. What is the value of P? Now see the number line properly, okay? Observe the number line properly. So this negative and this side is positive. Now I will draw here T, okay? This is T and this is U and R S, isn't it? It is given like this. That means inside between the unit, okay, one unit, minus 1 and minus 2, minus 1 and minus 2, between them there are how many part? 1, 2, 3 part is there. Means one unit is divided into 3 part, okay? One unit is divided into 3 parts. That means the denominator will be what? 3, okay? Now in place of 1 we can write what? Minus 3 upon 3. Why I am taking minus 3 upon 3? Because they are divided into 3 parts, okay? They are divided into how many parts? 1 part, 2 part and 3 part. That means it will be minus 1 will be minus 3 upon 3, and next will be what? Next will be what? After 3 minus 4 upon 3, and next will be 5 upon 3, and next will be what? 6 upon 3. Now 6 upon 3 is again minus 6 upon 3 is again equal to minus 2, isn't it? So we have to find what? P, Q, R, S. Now from here we got R and S. So R is equal to how much we got? Minus 4 upon 3 we got, and S equal to how much we got? Minus 5 upon 3 we got. Now observe APQB. Now between APQB, now this is APQB, isn't it? Now here A and here B, and it is divided into 3 part, here P and Q. Now here it is given 2, isn't it? Now here 3. Now between 2 and 3 also there are 3 unit. Means all the fraction are of what? Fraction are of 3 only. Means the denominator will be 3 and they are divided into 3 part. Now 2 can be written as what? 2 can be written as in terms of 3 as denominator. What will be the 2 value? 2 value will be 3 upon or 6 upon 3. 6 upon 3 is again equal to 2, isn't it? 6 upon 3. So next will be what? Next will be here 7 upon 3. The next will be what? 8 upon 3, and here 9 upon 3, and 9 upon 3 is again equal to what? 3. So what value we got for P? P is equal to 7 upon 3 and Q is equal to 8 upon 3. Okay, so what we got? So the value will be P is equal to 7 upon 3 and Q is equal to 8 upon 3, because they all are what? Equal. They all are equal, means their unit are same. Their unit are same means they are divided equally as a rational number. So what we got? We got our point, isn't it? So we got our point and we have represent also. So you have to draw this number line neat and clean way, and you have to mark all this value. Okay, you have to mark all this value, and the point is r equal to minus 4 upon 3 and s equal to minus 5 upon 3, p equal to 7 upon 3 and q equal to 8 upon 3. So first you have to understand this very nicely. After that you can write by yourself also, isn't it? Now come to next question. Question number 6. Which of the following pair represent the same rational number? So which is same we have to find. Same means what? They are equal or not. Okay. So which of the pair is same rational number? So first one is given what? First one is given minus 7 upon 21 and 3 upon 9. Now can you make into a least fraction? If you can make into a least fraction, now 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21. Now one is what? Minus 1 upon 3 and the another is 1 upon 3. Is these two rational numbers are same? No, isn't it? One is negative and one is positive, so they are not equal. So they are not equal. You can write like this, in this way. Okay, you can give symbol, they are not equal. So for one they are not equal. Now second one also. Second one is given what? 16 upon 20 and 20 upon 25. Now both are negative, isn't it? Because either one will be negative, either one number will be negative. That means that rational number will be a negative rational number. Now you can cancel this. 4 4s are 16 and 4 5s are 20. Now again this will cancel with 5. 5 4s are 20 and 5 5s are 25, and here it is minus and here also minus. That means what we got? Minus 4 upon 5 and 4 upon minus 5. Now both are negative, means these are equal. Okay, second one will be what? Equal. Hope you have understood. In this way you will do. Now see the third one. What I said in the introduction part, I told you when both are negative, then they are positive rational number. Okay, when both are negative, then they are positive rational number. So now 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3, minus 2 and minus 3. Okay, they are minus minus, but if both are negative, then they converted to a positive integers. That means this will be what? Equal. Okay, this will be equal. That means minus 2 upon 3 will be equal to 2 upon 3. Okay, they are equal. They are what? Equal. They are equal. So this will be equal. Okay, because when both are negative, then it will convert it to a positive integer, and numbers are same, so they will be equal. Now question number 4. Question number 4 is given minus 3 upon 5. What is given? Minus 3 upon 5. Now this is already in a least fraction. They do not have any common factor. We cannot cancel this. Now another one is given 12 upon minus 12 upon 20. So this 2 is a we can cancel this with what? 3, isn't it? 3. With 4 also we can. 4 3s are 12 and 4 5s are 20. So what we got? Minus 3 upon 5, and here also minus 3 upon 5. So they are what? Equal. They are equal to each other. So in this way you will solve. So hope you have understood. In this way you will reduce them to a least fraction, then you will check they are equal or not. Okay, now question number 5, 6 and 7. This 3 question will be your homework. Okay, this 3 question will be homework. Now come to next question. Question number 7. Rewrite the following rational number in a simplest form. Now you have to write this in a simplest form, means you have to reduce this into a least fraction. Now 1 is given what? Minus 8 and 6. Now how you will reduce? By just cancelling them out with a common factor number. So which was the common factor? 2, isn't it? It will go with 2 also, and this will also go with 2. So what is the answer? Minus 4 upon 3. So minus 4 upon 3 is the answer for question number 1. This is the answer for question number 1. Okay, now question number 2 is given what? Second is given 25 upon 45. Now both will be divisible with what? 5, isn't it? So if you will divide with 5, 5 5s are 25 and 5 9s are 45. So what is the answer? This least fraction 5 and 9, because 5 and 9 cannot be cancelled out. So answer is 5 and 9, means 5 upon 9. Okay, now next is given what? Minus 44 by 72. Now 44 minus 44. Now this will be cancelled with 4 4 11s are 44, isn't it? Now again this will cancel with 4 how much time it will go? 4 1 4, then 18 time, isn't it? 11 upon 18. So how much we got? Minus 11 upon 18. Minus 11 upon 18 is the answer for question number 3. Now question number 4. Okay, question number 4 is given what? Question number 4 is given minus 8 upon 10. Now both the number will divisible with 2. 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. So what is the answer? Minus 4 upon 5. Minus 4 upon 5. This is the simplest form. This is the simplest form of the given fraction. Given rational number. Fraction or a rational number. Okay, given rational number.
So in this video I will cover till question number 7. So in the next video I will come with the next question of this exercise. So hope you have understood, and thank you all of you for watching my video, and if you like my video then please do like and subscribe to my channel, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.